Hello guys and welcome back to KARENHUB, the home of the best Karen freakout videos on the internet. In today's video we have some more insane freakouts for y'all that you're not going to want to miss out on. But before we jump straight into today's episode, make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Bro, your best bet's to turn around and walk away.
You shut your mouth, okay? You shut your mouth.
The internet is forever.
Okay. Shut your mouth, okay? When you're talking to me. Okay. All right.
Good job, obey.
In our first clip, we've got a bunch of Kevins protesting in a cop office here. Now, this looks to be because they're in retaliation for an unlawful detainment, and maybe they knew a guy, maybe they didn't. But these Kevins technically come to the office, they cause some ruckus, they have a megaphone, and they even, just the way that they talk to the officer here is quite the doozy. Let's have a look though at the clip so you guys get a better picture of this situation.
I'm sorry.
Did you use this yet?
I have not in here. I'm sure that there's something against using it in the building. I don't know yet.
Can we use a megaphone in the building? Sorry.
Can I help you?
Oh, I was just asking if we can use a megaphone in the building.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, now I know.
Not right now.
All right, buddy. How's your name? What's your name?
Lieutenant Martinez.
All right, I'm Chris. How's it going?
Good, yourself?
Good.
Have a little talk, man. Why don't we go outside and have a little
We're
talk?
kind of busy right now. We had an incident on the interstate.
Yeah, what was going on? We saw that backed up for 1,000 miles.
My stream crashed. We're busy right now.
Oh, okay.
You guys can keep it down first?
Keep it down?
Yes.
Keep it down where?
Here?
You asking me to go down on you?
No. Keep it down.
That was disgusting.
Sir.
You get back you get back in there. That was disgusting. That was absolutely filthy. Shut that door and get back there now.
Go back to
You
work.
understand me?
Now.
What's your name?
Go back to work.
What's your name? Get back. Go to work.
Oh, it's funny to you?
Did you just say you were busy? You don't look
It's funny to you
You
now?
don't look very busy. You know what I think is funny? Is that you arrested someone for calling. What kind of cop would do that?
Who are you referring to?
It doesn't matter. What kind of...
Who are you referring to?
Is this legal?
Who are you referring
Is
to?
this legal? What about mother... Is that legal?
I don't know. Is it?
Oh, you better figure it out real quick, mother... Now go back to work. When I tell you to do something, you shut your mouth.
All
when
I
you
ask
do
is
it.
you guys could, like,
You shut your mouth when you're
Okay.
talking to me.
All right?
You shut your mouth when you're
All right.
talking to me.
Okay?
You understand me, son? Shh.
You're getting owned right now, bro. Your best bet's to turn around and walk away.
You shut your mouth.
Okay?
You shut your mouth.
The
when you're talking to me.
internet is forever.
Okay? I
Shut your
understand.
mouth.
Okay?
When you're talking to me.
Okay. All right.
Good job obeying orders. Leave.
Shut it. All the way.
Wow.
Hello. My name is Terrence Will, McKinley County Sheriff's Office. There was a vehicle, there's another vehicle possibly, but someone yelled at the vehicle, was making sure everything was okay here. Was it this vehicle or the other vehicle? Did you? Yeah. That was it. You got your license on you? Registration? For what? Because you're yelling at me for no reason?
Okay, it's not a crime.
It's not a crime, but you yelling out like that, I want to make sure you're okay. Have you consumed the alcohol already?
Have you?
No, I haven't. Come on, sit on the vehicle real quick. Okay, let's come back here.
Yep.
Right over here. Right over here.
I want to be in front of the camera.
You're on camera too, right here.
Oh, in front of this?
Oh, that's fine. Okay, my name's Terrence Will, McKinley County Sheriff's Office. Reason for traffic stop, okay?
What is it?
Okay, so you're yelling at the window, okay?
Okay.
Let me talk to you.
No,
I just want to...
this is not an articulable, reasonable suspicion of a crime that I've committed, am about to commit, or have committed.
Okay, sir.
Talking, flipping you off like this, calling you a motherfucker is not a crime.
Okay.
So you cannot
But,
illegally detain me. That is an obstruction. That is a violation of life.
So as you guys saw from the clip, it's quite the rude awakening for this officer here. Now, this is just a bunch of Kevins with cameras, and technically they're doing exactly what they're allowed to do, but the way they're going about it is obviously very Kevin-esque. And they probably could have been solved a little bit better here, even if they didn't agree with the unlawful detaining of that man that you see in that clip. Now, for me personally, I think there's a lot better way to handle this, but at the same time, these Kevins obviously want to be here to make a statement, right? But they're just doing it in a very rude way. Be better, Kevins.
I want to speak with a police officer. I want to speak with a police officer. And sir in the blue shirt, white male, please step away from the door.
In our next clip, we've got a Karen refusing to leave. It looks like a house that she's renting, and actually looks like a really nice house, or at least from the neighborhood look. But the cops are here with an order from the judge, as well as what could possibly be the owner, or maybe it's a locksmith or something, but they're trying to get this Karen out of the house, and you'll be surprised at how long it's been since she's paid rent. And there's even more to the story, but first, we got to take a look at the clip so you guys can fully understand, and there's even interesting tidbits at the end.
Ma'am, Officer Gaddy, Superior Court, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Can you open the door? We're here to do the eviction.
I'm sorry, but there can't be any force that's involved.
There's an eviction. It was kicked back from federal back to the state last night or yesterday, and I was advised to move forward today. Can you come to the door, please?
Who do you have with you? A police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Can I speak with him?
Can you come to the door?
I cannot. I'm sick in bed.
Well, that can't stop the execution of the eviction.
Well, those orders are void, unfortunately.
Police officer, Morristown.
Sir.
Can you come downstairs and
Hi,
talk?
how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I can talk to you through this right here.
Okay. Well, this gentleman's here to serve you with an eviction. So
I understand what he's here for, but unfortunately, the eviction papers that he was served are fraudulent. And as a result of being fraudulent and not being ordered by the court of right, he doesn't have the actual order in hand. That's not the actual physical order. There was never an actual order for possession. There was an order that was enjoined with the DC action, which, pursuant to law, you can't join an LT action with a DC action with an LT action. Nothing can be enjoined together.
Ma'am, you talk to them. The officers are here. They wouldn't understand the court side of it. I was given a green light.
Right, but this is civil. So, unfortunately, and you cannot make forceful entry into the home.
Actually, I can. We're opening the door.
No, you cannot.
Opening the door now.
That is illegal.
There's not.
That is illegal. That is illegal. Only a sheriff can do something like that.
Officer, I'm Superior Court officer. I'm here. I'll show you the paperwork when you come down. I'll show you my badge.
You are a process server. You are a 1099 employee process server. That's what you are. That's what your position is.
Here's where we are. You're somewhat correct, but I have the powers from the judge to come do the eviction. And that's where we stand.
You don't have the powers to enforce excessive force onto the home.
Well, the owners allow me because he has possession of the home. Again, I don't have the powers to arrest.
No, you don't. If someone is still living in the home, the owner does not have possession of the home. And that's New Jersey law.
If that was the case, then the whole United States would not leave properties. The question at hand is, and I'm not arguing your debate, what you have with the courts or so on and so forth.
Right now you are trespassing onto property. No one said that you could come onto this property. Please put the officers, I would like to speak with the officers.
Opening the door.
Please give me the officers.
They backed away and they let me in charge of it. I'll bring them forward in a second.
No, give me the officers. I want the officers.
He's coming.
I want the police officers. I want the police officers. I want to speak with a police officer. I want to speak with the police officer. And sir in the blue shirt, white male, please step away from the door.
He's authorized to open it.
Please step away from the door. I have both of the court orders that are DC and LT actions. They are enjoined together, which is against the law, making them void. There is no judge, and I have all the law for that as well. There's no judge or anybody else that has to void it. I am in the process of motioning it to void it to actually just put it on the record, but tell the man to get away from the door. Police officer, excuse me. The door, I'm telling you right now. Yes, someone is breaking into my home. I live at... You cannot break into the home. Someone's breaking into the home as we speak. What? I do not know this person. Please, please, quickly. There are people, and they're walking around my house. To speak with you, police officer. What is your name? Please come. Just have them come to the door. Opening the door. I'm not opening the doors. I'm not coming outside. I'm not coming outside. I'm not coming outside. You can't use protective force. Okay, well, he can come over to the front door and talk via this. He can come over and talk via this. He can come around here and talk so I can have him on... I can talk to him through here.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
I can't... No. Have him come around to the door. The officer, come around to the door.
Ma'am.
Officer, come around to the door.
You're going to come around?
No, I wanted the officer in back to come around to the door.
Okay, so...
You are not allowed to use excessive force on... No, you're not. No, you're not. It's a void order. This is a civil thing. This is a civil order. No, it's void. It is void. It is void. It is a void order, and there is no... Yes, someone is breaking into my home. Hello, I need someone here immediately.
They're here.
The judge in her case has ruled the lockout was proper, and her landlord had to spend over $10,000 to move and store her things because she refused to leave. But she's still trying to get her followers to donate more.
So as we can see, this Karen refuses to leave. She continues to say that it's void, it's void, it's void, it's illegal, all this stuff. But you saw it in the clip. She hasn't paid rent for 2 years. So I don't know how that even got to that point, but kind of funny too that she was saying that the owner does not have rights to this property, that they're trespassing. And even the cops said, well, the whole US would be not even leasing if that was the case, right? So kind of blows my mind. And even to find out that apparently there's misinformation going around with her followers. Maybe this Karen has a lot of followers, and she's even getting donations from her followers through GoFundMe. What is going on here, Karen?
Those are her cards you're sorting out now.
These are gift cards. We robbed her. What is this?
You took her ID.
There's no ID.
Yes, you did. You took her wallet.
No cash.
And our last clip for the day is also very short here. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys. Is this a Kevin? Is this a Karen? We really didn't get to see even what happened previously here. But taking a look at the clip, maybe we can put things together and decide, is it the Kevin or is it a Karen? Let's have a look.
You just robbed that lady?
What?
You just robbed that lady?
I didn't rob no lady. Get out of my face.
You took her. Those are her cards you're sorting out now.
These are gift cards. We robbed her. What is this?
You took her ID.
There's no ID.
Yes, you did. You took her wallet.
No cash. I didn't take no wallet.
We'll give them back to her. Those are things that you stole, and give them back.
I didn't steal nothing from her.
What the hell?
my own stuff.
No, you stole from a disabled lady.
Yeah, so like I said, not too much information here other than this guy. Let's just call him the Kevin. I think this guy's the Kevin. If he really did steal from a disabled lady, hey, that's messed up, and I hope he has what's coming to him, because you did see that he's sorting through the cards and did leave a bunch of what seemed to be gift cards in the pot there as he tries to get away from the lady recording. Now, this is definitely Kevin vibes, right? So, again, I feel sorry if it was a disabled lady that got robbed from this Kevin.
I saw you put stuff in there.
Where? How?
In that aisle. Man, I'm not trying to play dumb with you. Come on, man. Just take it out.
Bro, okay.
Just take it out.
Okay.
Just make it easy. Just make it easy.
I got one of your items in my bag.
No, you have a cart.
Most big stores and supermarkets tend to have great deals from time to time, offering you 20, 30, and even 40% discounts on many items and products. But the Kevin you're about to see in this video decided to go for a 100% price discount by stealing some items from the store, hiding them in his backpack. Unfortunately for him, someone saw everything and ended up confronting Kevin and making him return all the items he was trying to steal. Seems like it's not your lucky day today, Kevin.
Take it off. Take it off.
Take what off?
You know, I was following you this entire time. You and your friend.
Me and my friend?
Off. Take it off.
I don't, hey, bro.
Take it off.
Bro, hey, get away from me, bro.
Hey,
don't
man,
do that to me, bro.
I'm being nice to you,
hey,
man.
I'm being nice to you, bro. Don't.
Okay, look,
bro, you need to stop doing that, bro.
Side.
You gotta understand what you're doing, bro.
You gotta understand what you're doing.
Bro, you gotta understand what you're doing. You need to back up to me.
Just
back
relax.
up. No, back up,
just
dude.
Relax.
Back up off me, dude.
I just want the stuff.
Bro, back up off me, bro.
I just want the stuff, man.
Bro, I don't like the kids, bro. Back up off me,
that
bro.
backpack was flat as my ass.
Dude, this is my backpack.
I know.
It's not even, it is
bro,
flat,
there's
bro.
stuff in there.
This is the
I
shit
saw
that
you
I
put
had.
stuff in there.
Where? How?
In that aisle. Man, I'm not trying to play dumb with you. Come on, man. Just take it out.
Bro, okay.
Just take it out.
Okay.
Just make it easy. Just make it easy.
I got one of your items in my bag.
No, you have a cart full of.
I don't.
Just take it out, please.
You're videotaping this?
Yeah, I don't want to get hurt. God forbid.
Bro, what the?
It's being videotaped. Are you crazy? Come on, bro.
Bro, what you're doing is illegal in my opinion.
Bro, you don't think you look suspicious with that hat on and then the gloves? I saw you and your friend come in here, and then I saw you stuff that. We have $1 million camera system, bro.
Okay, I didn't.
Just take it out.
I didn't steal shit.
Just take it out.
What do you want?
All the stuff in the bag.
There's only a couple items in my bag.
All of it. I want it all. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Okay,
if you want, we can step to
dude.
the side.
Yeah, let's go do it over here in the.
Okay, let's go. You want to go? Where do you want to go?
Let's go in the cut.
Okay, I'm not trying to embarrass you, but you're making it difficult, man.
A very interesting thing to note about this video is the fact that this Kevin apparently tried not to draw any attention by literally dressing like a suspicious person. Just look at what he's wearing. Covering his entire face, wearing a hat so that you can't see his type of hair, and even putting on gloves. I mean, why didn't he just wear a ninja costume and be done with it? Or maybe this Kevin didn't really want to dress normally and just wanted to be a modern ninja instead.
Because first of all,
so look at
the complaint, you can comment, you can cite, you can
so
cite
right now,
no, you can cite me.
They said that you're bothering somebody's.
Who's they?
You're bothering someone's private.
Who's they?
Okay.
It would be more than wonderful to explain in detail why is it that the police officer in this video is giving a warning to this Karen. But as you will quickly notice, Karen doesn't even let him talk for more than 1 second before she interrupts him again and again. All we can gather from the officer is that Karen is disturbing the peace in the neighborhood. And honestly, that seems like an understatement, given the level of intensity that this Karen is displaying.
So you know, but if I don't turn it down, what?
So you're
Because I'm not in violation of anything. It's not. You can step out.
Either A, you're gonna get a citation, or B,
you can't cite me, and you can't arrest me either.
So with the citizen complaint,
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because first of all,
so look at
the complaint. You can comment. You can cite. You can
so
cite me.
right now,
no, you can cite me.
They said that
Who's
you're
they?
bothering somebody's.
Who's they?
You're bothering someone's
Who's
private.
they?
Who's
Who's they?
Okay. So I already told you that you are.
No. And I am telling you, it doesn't matter. And you're bothering mine.
If you turn it back
you're bothering mine.
You're gonna be arrested, okay?
You can't arrest me.
You have any questions?
You can't arrest me.
Okay, so
what law am I violating? What law am I violating? What law am I violating?
Citizen arrest form?
No.
You're gonna be arrested.
What
okay?
law am I violating? What law am I violating? What law am I violating? I'm not violating any law. Because guess what? It ain't past 10. What is your name and badge number? What name and badge number? You can't deny me that. If I ask you for a name and badge number, you have to give it to me. Name and badge number?
Here you go.
I'm asking you for your name and badge number.
Here you go. Can you read
name and badge? No, I can't. Actually,
Okay.
I'm illiterate. What's your name and badge number?
You're illiterate.
I am.
My name's Officer Roscoe.
Your badge number?
14104. Here you go.
Thank you.
If
I'm not
I
violating.
come back, you will
Am
be
I-
arrested.
I will not. Bet. Bet. It's going back up. Bet.
After the officer explicitly tells Karen that she will be arrested, she tells him in a very childish way that she will not be arrested since she is sure she's not breaking any laws and she will face zero consequences for her behavior, despite the fact that she has a literal police officer in front of her telling her that she'll be arrested. You can say anything you want about this Karen, but you cannot deny that she is one confident woman. Confident and very stubborn.
We're
not a new car manufacturer.
I didn't say you're a new car manufacturer, but what I'm saying is the problem with that car was like that when I bought it. It has been continual.
Fixing mechanical issues in cars is a lot of work. It's very tiring and it can take up a lot of your time. So some people just can't be bothered to do it. This Kevin, for example, sold a broken car to an unsuspecting customer, just so he could charge him more money to get it fixed later. And as you can see in the video, the customer complains about how the car was sold to him with that issue from the beginning, but Kevin just doesn't seem to care.
Runs this place.
The service drive, yes.
The service. So who's the manager of the store?
His name's Reed.
Can I talk to him?
I think he's here today. I think he's here today. Oh, it's Thursday.
So
It's Thursday, he's not here today.
okay, it's Thursday. He's not here. So who's running the shop when he's not here?
I'm running the service drive.
Who's running the store?
Sales manager. He was talking to Clark.
Okay, that's Clark that I was talking to.
He's a sales
So
manager.
you guys, I bought the car 45 days ago. You're literally not going to give me a loaner car.
Correct.
While the car's being worked on.
We did a diet.
The vehicle was sold to me like that.
There's no way for us to verify that, and you're so far out of warranty. We have a warranty with
4,000 miles.
Correct.
Okay. And if it takes near that long for the problem to show itself,
It's the reason we sell an extended service plan.
so it's my fault.
Well, you chose not to buy that extended service plan.
Okay.
But that's the reason we offer it. It's
Okay.
situations like this.
The car was sold to me like that.
We sell used cars, and they're gonna break. We just don't know when. We're not a new car manufacturer.
I
We
didn't
don't
say
sell
you're a
new
new car manufacturer, but what I'm saying is the problem with that car was like that when I bought it. It has been continually bleeding oil since the day I got it.
And we would have gladly fixed it within the 90-day warranty if you had made us all aware of
Okay.
that.
And as a courtesy, you're literally not going to give me a loaner car.
We don't have the vehicles to give them out.
Okay. Okay. And you said Clark's in charge of the
Clark was
shop?
sales manager, yes.
Okay. And for the record, again, I'm not a mechanic. I would have no idea that there's some problem that I would need to bring the car in for if it tells me to add a quart of oil. And so I'm literally so offended that you would think, hey, clearly you must be lying, because anyone would know that. It tells me to do something, I do it. It didn't say there was a problem. It didn't say you need to take your car in for service. It wasn't a service light. It's an add a quart of oil light. I did so.
Sure. But cars don't run out of oil like that.
Well, how the hell would I know that?
You call us and we tell you.
Or I do what the car says, right?
And then when it comes on again, it doesn't make sense to keep putting oil on the car. That's not a thing that you do with cars. They don't just consume
Well,
oil.
I don't know at what rate that car consumes oil. How would I know that? It's the first time I've had an Audi. It's the first time I've had that car.
You to have an oil change every 10,000 miles if you're going to have to add a quart every 2.
Again, how would I know that?
And just look in the repair manual. It would tell you if you need to add oil all the time.
Okay. You're not getting what I'm saying. And you're making it sound like, oh, well, this is your fault. You should have known.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying
You're saying I should have known.
We sell extended warranties for situations like this.
I literally just made my first payment on that car today.
Yeah, I get it. The problem is you drive so far. You put so many miles.
No, the problem is I bought that. That problem has been going on from the day I bought the car. The day. It's been bleeding oil. The first week I had it, that light came on. And it said add a quart of oil. I added a quart of oil, it went away. 10 days later, the same thing happened. I added a quart of oil. I had the oil changed.
Right, but why not call us and tell us that you're having that issue?
Because I don't know it's an issue. I don't know if that's normal. How would I know if it's normal or not? The car drives fine. It just asked me to add a quart of oil.
There's a part of it is a responsibility of ownership of knowing the vehicle you have.
Okay. What you're saying is, I'm telling you, it's offensive to me.
I'm not meaning to offend you.
So, you know, hey, I tell you what, if my mom comes in here, she's not going to know either. She's not going to know that. She's just doing what the car tells her. I'm not a mechanic. But there's got to be some modicum of sense of, look, clearly the car was sold to me like that. It was sold to me like that.
And
it's been.
You made us aware, we would gladly.
How would I know it's a problem to make you aware of it?
The problem now is we don't know if you've caused damage by driving on it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Okay. 45 days ago. My fault.
8,000 miles ago.
Yeah.
You put 6 months worth of miles on a vehicle in 2 months, in 45 days.
Okay, I'm a sales rep. I drive, right? But that problem, I'm telling you, has been going on since week 1.
And you should have.
I did not know how would I know that's not a normal thing?
I don't know how to say that other than it's not a normal thing.
Okay, you get that. You're around cars all the time. I'm not around cars.
I own cars and you've never had to put oil in a car.
I've never owned a turbo.
You told me that.
Yeah, and I said I've never owned a turbo. I told you that too. So
I look it up on Google maybe and say, hey,
are you serious?
I'm just giving you ideas. I mean, it's what I would have done if I had to add.
Okay, I'm not you, right? I've got stuff to do. I've got a living to make. So I come in here to buy a car because my living depends on me having a vehicle. And now what I'm figuring out is that I bought a vehicle with a problem pre-existing.
100% of our cars have some problem. They're used vehicles.
I get it. This is a major problem.
Yeah, I understand. And that's why.
And it was sold to me like that.
We have a warranty for 90 days or 4,000 miles, which covers problems that pop up in that time. If we're not made aware of problems that pop up in that time.
How would I know it's a problem? How would I know that's a problem? If your car says add windshield washer fluid and you add windshield washer fluid and the light goes off.
Because you're consuming windshield wiper fluid on purpose. You know when you hit a button that windshield wiper fluid comes out and it lowers the amount.
How would I know I'm not consuming oil? How would I know that? Literally, how would I know that?
Just common knowledge.
So it's just common sense. That's just common knowledge.
That's common knowledge.
Anyone should know that. Anyone should know that's what you're telling me.
Vehicle, yes.
Anyone that owns a vehicle should know that.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
So my mom would know that. Your mom would. Anyone that owns a vehicle would know that.
The vehicles don't consume oil, and you don't have to consume oil to add oil every 2,000 miles, 1,000 miles, yes.
Okay.
That is indicative.
If you ever need some help on making up excuses, You better pay attention to the many excuses this Kevin brings up in just a few minutes. He says that the car is not brand new, so obviously it's going to have a few issues here and there. He says that the client should have bought the extended warranty so that they can fix the issue, and he says that the client should have known about the issue much earlier. So yes, maybe he's not a great mechanic, but this Kevin sure is a grandmaster of making up excuses in order to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Leave a comment down below how you would react to these crazy Karens in real life. And of course, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.